Hey everybody, today's Sunday, but we're going to pretend it's Saturday, March 5th. So I'm going to do my Saturday weigh-in. I'm very happy to report that this week I lost 2.4 pounds, bringing my current weight to 266.2. I worked really hard this week with losing it, keeping my water intake up, stuff like that. So I'm really proud of myself. I'm doing this video in a different location than normal. The lighting's not quite as good, but it's alright, so we're gonna do it here today. Anyhow, I was really happy with my water intake this week, and staying right on target where I wanted to be, doing everything that I wanted to do. I wish I would have walked a little bit more, but that's okay. I walked more than I have been walking, and that's the way I need to look at it. Yesterday was not a challenging day because I planned Saturdays as my free days, but I had 2 outings with friends yesterday. Yesterday afternoon I went out to lunch at a Mexican restaurant with Mel Chaos Life. Her birthday is tomorrow, so happy birthday, Mel. And I treated her out to lunch at On the Border Mexican restaurant. I'd never been there before, I didn't know what to expect, but I did pretty good. I went there with the intention of doing like fajitas without the tortillas, and instead I saw these little tacos that I know weren't any healthier for me, but I only ate one. I only had a couple chips and salsa, and I drank Sprite, and so that's not water, but it's good because usually it's Pepsi or Coke, and then I get addicted to it and don't want to quit drinking it. So I'm proud of myself for sticking with the Sprite, and overall I did really well. I had 1 taco and about, I don't know, maybe a half a cup, if that, of refried beans, which I'm not sure how healthy they are on Weight Watchers, or like how many points they are, so I'll have to look that up and kind of get an idea, but I was proud of myself. I tried also a little jalapeno pepper. I mean, they're huge. I don't know if you guys have ever been to On the Border, but they're huge, so what I did was I just took the end of it, like cut off a bite, and then I gave the rest to my daughter, and they're really good. I can see why people get addicted to them because they're delicious. But anyhow, so that was lunch, and then after this, we did this right after weigh-in. We went to Barnes & Noble, and then went to On the Border after that. But for dinner I went to Chili's, and I had never been there before. I think I've been there one time before, but it was many years ago. And I looked on the website, and I had looked for a couple days, a couple times, and I couldn't find anything that seemed like it would be good. I mean, even their salads were like ridiculous. So I had decided before I went out there that I was going to do again fajitas, maybe 1 tortilla or none, depending on how I felt. And then when I got out there, I ended up not ordering that. I ended up ordering, I was debating on between these, I think they're called chicken crispers. They're basically like chicken tenders breaded with honey chipotle barbecue sauce is what I was wanting. But I remember looking them up, and they were ridiculous. I was willing to go ahead and eat them because I knew that, it's Saturday, it's my free day. I had plenty of points from, the week for the activity points. I didn't use any. Why are you looking at me like that? You'll have to forgive the way I look too. I just woke up, so I brushed my teeth, brushed my hair, washed my face, and I'm not all the way awake, I guess. I'm trying to get it done before everybody wakes up. Anyhow, back to yesterday. So we went out there, and we went to Chili's for dinner, and I didn't do as good as I wanted to do. I was going to get the fajitas again, like I said, but instead I ended up getting... I didn't get the chicken crispers or whatever they're called, but what I did get was country fried steak and mashed potatoes. So, but on the good side, my friends had these portions. I'm not joking. They took up like the entire plate, and I don't know if God was trying to help me out or what, but my portion was only like this, which is still huge considering it's country fried steak. So what I did was I ate about half of it, and then I ate about half of my mashed potatoes, and I ate almost all of my broccoli. There was only a few slim stems left. So, I'm proud of myself for putting the control there. I didn't do dessert. However, after Chili's, I left, and I had won a Starbucks gift card on a website for a trivia question that I answered. And I don't live by a Starbucks. I have to go like 45 minutes, which is a good thing, I guess. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I love their Frappuccinos. Usually I get the strawberry Frappuccino, but I had looked it up last week sometime because my Weight Watchers meeting is kind of near a Starbucks, so I figured, okay, I'll budget that in for one of my free days. And so I looked it up, and the vanilla bean is actually a little bit better. So I went ahead and got that. I don't remember how many points, and on Saturdays I don't really track my points. I don't go hog wild, but I'm going to indulge myself. So, but not overindulge, hopefully. That's the plan anyways. And if it gets to the point where I don't think I can do it, then I will start tapering it down and tell myself, no, that's enough. You know, have a cupcake or something, but don't plan your meals out. So anyhow, did pretty good. Went to Starbucks. I got my husband a vanilla bean Frappuccino, and I got myself one too, but it was one of the small ones. And I don't regret it because, you know, I had a little sweet tooth, and I avoided the stuff that I'm sure was much worse at the restaurant, the chocolate molten lava cake, and, you know, all these other things that they sell. So, you know, I'm okay with that. I got off the scale this morning because I was curious and scared, but I'm still the same, so I'm okay. I mean, it balances itself out, and I know I won't necessarily gain that pound or whatever overnight, but usually I would. So anyhow, next weekend is going to be a little challenging. Friday night I have another dinner out with a friend. We're going to parent-teacher conferences. Our boys are in the special early college program they have out here. Basically, instead of going to 3 years of high school, they go to 4 years, but they graduate with an associate's degree. So, I mean, the boys work super hard. All the students are awesome. They work super hard. Sierra, sit down, please. And you're shaking this all over the place. So after it's student-led parent-teacher conferences, meaning they tell us how they're doing and what they're doing, and their teacher says or So after that, we're going to go ahead. She's been having a rough time, little things here and there, and we haven't seen each other in a while. We both do daycare, and so we're going to get together, and we planned this prior to me starting Weight Watchers. So we were going to get together, and actually, no, we did plan it after I was in Weight Watchers. So Friday night we're going to get together, another Mexican restaurant. Apparently all my friends love Mexican food. And I live in a small town, so it's either Mexican food or fast food, or you could get Chinese food. And I know I'll bomb there, so we're not even going to try that issue. So anyhow, what we did was, or what we're going to do is meet a Mexican restaurant. I will stick to fajitas. That's Friday night, the night before my weigh-in. If anybody knows anything healthier than fajitas without the tortillas, please let me know, because like I said, we had planned this meeting all week for yesterday, and I had looked all these different Mexican restaurants, websites, the nutrition information to try to find out what the best thing to eat is. And so far from what I can tell, it's the fajitas. So I plan to get chicken fajitas with the veggies, maybe a salad to start with to try to make me feel less hungry. But other than that, you know, I think that's probably one of the healthiest things there. And from what I'm reading, I mean, the calories and stuff, I think it's going to be the lowest points. But let me know if you guys know of something I don't. I tried black beans yesterday, and they were really good. So I think those would probably be good for you too. But anyways, I wanted to go ahead and talk about a few of the products that I've bought this week or have tried this week. I was finding that I was running into, towards the end of the day, still needing like between 2 and 5 points. So I needed to find a way to get these points in. Preferably in a healthy way. However, I bought some stuff that was not, no, everything was Weight Watchers friendly. I don't know if you can hear my daughter, but she said Weight Watchers friendly. But everything is, because the good thing about Weight Watchers is that everything's Weight Watcher friendly. You just have to make the decision on what you want to spend your points on. So after you spend your points, you can say, oh yay, I got a whole meal for 5 points, or I got this milkshake for 20 points or whatever. So, I mean, you can eat or drink anything you want. The thing that you have to do, sorry, I'm talking to my daughter, the thing that you have to do is just make sure you allocate it into your points. So that's the great thing about Weight Watchers and why I'm doing so well, I think, because I don't feel deprived. And actually, the new foods that I have tried, I really love, like the Laughing Cow cheese. Oh my God. Oh, so delicious. In fact, that's one of the things that I have. So we'll start with that. It's the Laughing Cow Light Creamy, 50% less fat, creamy Swiss cheese. There's 35 calories. I didn't write it on here, but I'm pretty sure it's 2 points per serving. Whoops, where am I at? Okay, sorry. I'm pretty sure it's 2 points per serving. If it differs, I'm sorry, I'm not used to talking to camera. If it differs, I'll put it down here and let you know. But I'm pretty sure it's 2 point. And another thing, and I'm going to try to pair these up, I think, because another thing that I tried this week, as I showed in one of my videos, was these Pepperidge Farms Baked Naturals Cheese Crisps. Oh, again, I don't have the points on this one. The two first things I do, go figure. I'm pretty sure it was like 5 points, maybe 4 points per serving. But the serving is 20 crackers. Which, you know, I thought when I first got it that they were going to be like regular sized crackers. But they're not. They're really cute. They're this big. You know, not big, but not teeny tiny where you're going, that's not a cracker. And what I really like about them, I don't know if you guys have ever had, I think they were called bacon cheddar crackers. My mom used to buy them all the time when we were growing up, along with chicken and a biscuit. But the taste reminds me of the bacon cheddar crackers. They used to be like an oval shape. I don't even know if they make them anymore. I don't think they do, actually. They used to come in a yellow box, I believe it was. But anyways, they're really, really good, and I loved these things. Whoops. I loved these things with the bear burrito, because the first night it was delicious. But then as I'm eating it, I was like, okay, I need some black olives, and because, I don't know, I guess I was thinking nachos or something. But next time I'm going to put some black olives on my bear burrito, and I ate it with these for the lunches the next 2 days, I think it was, and they were really good. I mean, delicious. So maybe I'll try some of that Swiss cheese on these. I think that might be good. But like I said, I think it's 20 crackers, or I know it's 20 crackers, but I think the points are 4 or 5. So I'll put that down here somewhere too. The other thing that I tried was these Breyers. Sierra, quit please. These Breyers Yo Crunch Fruit Parfaits. They're 3 points. Whoops, sorry. They're 3 points, and they look like this. This is the fruit parfait, so strawberries with vanilla, low-fat yogurt. And what I really like about it is, I mentioned before, I'm a texture kind of person, and unless it's ice cream or mashed potatoes, well, even my mashed potatoes I don't like, but anyways, I don't like a lot of creamy things unless they're mixed with other things. So the thing I love about these is they have just a little serving of the granola on top, and they're really, really good. It was really good. I had it one day when I didn't have time for breakfast, and like I said, 3 points for these. They were really good. The next thing, we'll do that last. I also did the Sargentos. This is the snack ones. I think they're 2 ounces. And this is the Colby Jack, and it's 2 points. And I like string cheese, so it's good. Another thing that I tried, I think I'll do the fattening stuff last. No, actually, they're actually lower on point. Well, one of them is. Anyways, the next thing that I tried was a Fiber One 90-calorie chewy bar. It's chocolate. These were really, really good. I've never had them before, and I guess I'm kind of like the commercial that they like to do, fiber, that's going to taste like cardboard. These are so good. It's 2 points for one, and, you know, they're a normal snack bar size. And I used to eat the Quaker, I think it's Quaker Oats, granola oat bars that, I don't have any Sierra, so don't bother running to look, that have, they're called chocolate dipped, and I love those anytime I was trying to watch my weight or not eat as much like candy bars and stuff, because it tasted like a candy bar. These babies, they're really good. They taste like chocolate, and not chocolate necessarily, they taste like a Rice Krispie treat. They have that kind of texture with chocolate chips in them or something. So they're really good, and I took these to testing with me. Excuse me. I took these to testing with me the other day because I wasn't sure how long I was going to be there. They said, you know, usually it's about 2 hours per person. Well, I have a couple of learning disabilities, so sometimes it takes me a little bit longer than it does other people to do testing because I get distracted very easily and stuff like that. So I brought me some string cheese, and I brought me one of those fiber bars, and I bought a couple bottles of water, just in case I was there longer, and just in case my cat walked next to me and is laying down. So anyways, just in case I needed to get that quick snack in, or I felt like I was starving afterwards, to keep me from going into one of those fast food places that I was always by. Another thing that I got, this doesn't have the points on it either. Mel's always talking about these little Snickers ice cream bars, and hers are like the size of your thumb. They're not really big. So when I went to my first grocery haul, which I might post one today or tomorrow, but I don't know. When I went, I said, oh, those are those Snicker bars, and they're only 2 points, so I'm going to grab them for me for when I'm really craving chocolate, which is one of my downfalls, or when I just want something sweet. So I get them home, and I type it into the little tracker thingy to see how many Sierra, to see how many points they are, and they come up as 5 points, and I'm like, what the heck? So I opened it up, and that's when I realized these are not the one that Mel got. So I've only had one of these, and it's okay. I mean, they didn't have the Twix ones that Mel always says she likes. They're okay, but they are 5 points, so I've only had one throughout the entire week, and it didn't really cure my chocolate craving, but I will say that the 5 points that this took me, I keep forgetting which side I can put these on safely. The 5 points that it took me, I could not eat the whole bar at one sitting. I ate half like at lunchtime or so, and then the other half after dinner that night. I mean, because they're very, I don't know, I guess they're very rich. But
ice cream, so we're gonna.
Anyways, that's not so good for you, but I have another thing that's not so good for you, but it's not this one. This is the Jell-O chocolate vanilla swirls. It's 60 calories, sugar-free, chocolate and vanilla swirls, and I had one of them this week. It's 2 points for one of these. It's just your typical, well, actually it seems a little bit smaller, but that's fine with me. Typical little Jell-O pudding container, and this was really good. I was craving chocolate one night really, really bad, and when I have a stressful day, I tend to crave the chocolate, and so what I did was, instead of getting any, like the Snickers bar or something, I got one of these to see if it would satisfy me, and it really did. It was really good. It was just enough that it was like, oh, heaven, but not too much where you're like, okay, I'm stuffed because of the snack.
Heaven.
So, anyhow, one day, I wasn't feeling too well at lunchtime, and I needed a little something inside of me. I had planned on eating, I think it was a bear burrito. No, it was my chicken and veggies that day because it's still sitting in the fridge. I had planned on eating that, but my stomach wasn't feeling well. That was the day my daughter had a doctor's appointment. I had made a little sausage biscuit thing from McDonald's, which was, you know, I planned it. It was in my points, so that's fine. And then I got me a little smoothie, you know, and I don't remember how many points. So it doesn't matter because I don't plan on making a habit out of it. But I knew I was going to be busy. You know, kids were arriving for daycare. My daughter, and then we had to leave immediately after that for my daughter's appointment. Had to get breakfast ready for the kids, all this stuff. So I knew the morning would be crazy. I knew I wouldn't get a chance to make my sandwich. So what I did was I brought, when I got home, I wasn't feeling good, and just to make sure I had some points in there, I still had over 9 points. I mean, it was like 16 points at that point when I realized you got to eat something or your points are going to be way off, and it's not going to be to your benefit. So what I did was I grabbed, my husband had bought these for him and the kids. I'd never had them before, and what I did was, the packages are this big. They have, I think it's 5 or 6. They're little mini muffins, and I added it up, and it was 7 points. So it's not something I would always necessarily pick. However, in the circumstances, I had, like I said, like 16 points or something crazy, and there's no other way to really get them in a healthy way. So I said, you know what, I'll eat one of these, and then I can fit in a yogurt tonight, or, you know, sugar-free ice cream or something like that to help out. So I ended up only being 5 points off that day. I was really proud, excuse me, I was really proud of myself for, my voice is trying to mess up now. I was really proud of myself for getting it in, and, you know, they're not really that bad. I mean, they're not great. They're 7 points, but, you know, when you've got as many points as I do when you're first starting out, you have a lot of things that, you know, you can make more allowances for. So, anyways, that is my little update. I think I went through all my foods. I don't see anything. I had mentioned the other day that all I've been drinking is water. And it's true, that's all I have drank. Until yesterday I had some Sprite, but I noticed yesterday when I woke up, I opened up the bottle and I took a drink, and remember how I was saying how good the water tasted and how I knew it wouldn't last? Well, the water's just tasting to me right now. So I did pick up the other day in preparation for when the day that I took a drink and it didn't taste good to me, which is really weird because it was so delicious to me just even Friday. But anyways, I picked up some little generic Food Lion brand Crystal Light packets to add into my waters because I knew it was coming. It always comes. I go through these periods all the time. But I'm going to keep trucking, and I'm going to make myself still drink either water or I'll add a little Crystal Light. And usually I only put like half a packet anyways of what it tells you to. But anyhow, that's my weigh-in. That's my week. I'm down 2.4 pounds. Very excited for myself. I'm very excited for all my friends because it looks like so far everybody this week that has done their little videos since like Wednesday or so, looks like everybody is down. So whether you're down 0.6 of a pound or 5 pounds or whatever you're down, and that's the important thing. If you've maintained, you're good, and if you've gained a little bit, that's okay. Some of you guys, I don't think anybody gained this week, but if you do gain, you'll know if it's something you did or if it's your body's plateauing. So it's just a journey, and to get through the journey we have to go up and down the hills. And I'm in the newlywed phase of this now, so I know some of you guys are like, oh yeah, you just give it a few weeks. I know it's coming. I'm not trying to Obi, my cat Obi is going through my Barnes & Noble bag. He likes the sound of it. Obi-Wan, knock it off. He's going to scratch me. I don't think he wants to be on video. Watch out. If he scratches me, I'm going to beat you. Obi! Yeah, he's in that crazy psycho kitten phase right now. So
he's just a kitten.
He's jumping off of everything and bouncing off of walls and stuff like that. So anyhow, I'm off to make breakfast. Back on plan today. Today is not a free day, but somebody... I think it was Stacy353. Yeah, I think it was her. I think so. Anyways, if it's not, I apologize, and I'll put who it was down there. She had made some French toast the other day. And on Sundays was always the day that I cooked Sunday brunch for my family and myself. And they don't need sound effects, honey. Okay? It just sounds like a dog licking itself or something. Anyhow, she had made these delicious looking French toast, and I'm sorry, my mind is stuck because I'm not sure if it was Stacy or if it was one of my new people that I subscribed to, but I think Stacy's new actually too, but I just remember her. It's stuck in my head, so, which is a good thing. I don't mean it in a negative way, Stacy, if you see this. So, anyhow, that's what I'm doing for lunch today. I'm going to try it. I bought some egg beater type things with egg white. So we're going to try it and see how it goes. I don't have the vanilla, which I just remembered. I used all of it last time I made French toast, but we'll see how it tastes. I said I used it all, honey. You're not going to find it. Okay. So that's what we're going to try today. And let me know if you guys do like a Sunday brunch, or if you know like a good family satisfying meal. They weren't too impressed with the whole veggie scramble thing last week that I did. They're used to biscuits and gravy. We're Southern, biscuits and gravy, fried eggs, biscuits, hash browns, that kind of stuff. Not good for you, so I'm trying to look at some healthier options. But anyways, I'm going to go. Y'all have a great week. We'll still be doing my video logs for what I'm eating each day and show you what, how many points I'm using and stuff like that. My Weight Watchers, sorry, this just popped into my head. My Weight Watchers meeting did not tell me. Oh, okay, cool. She did find a little bit of vanilla. Awesome. Good job. Go put it up. Go put it on the counter and we'll cook in a minute. Anyway, sorry about that. My Weight Watcher leader or the receptionist, whatever, well, it was the receptionist that gave me the weight thingy. Anyways, she didn't tell me that I lost a point, but when I logged into eTools, it said I did. So I'm just going to go with eTools because it automatically calculates my weight and how many I should be eating. So maybe she just didn't realize that, only 2.4, maybe she just didn't realize that only that little would cause it to drop. But eTools says it dropped, so instead of 39 points, now I'm at 38 points. Sierra? Get out of the way. So we're at 38 points now. So that 1 point will help me on those days where I'm like, I'm not hungry enough for a snack. Oh, one thing I wanted to say too real quick. I know, I'm sorry I ramble a lot. This is one of those things I have going on. I forget things until like, I'm like, oh yeah. So anyhow, one of the things that I'm going to try to work on this week, my goal, other than exercising each day, because I exercised like 3 days last week, so we're going to push it. We're going to do 5 days, Monday through Friday. I go outside twice a day with the kids. It's supposed to be a beautiful week, no rain. Yeah, so go ahead and start putting them up. Hang on, I'm talking. Let me get this out before I forget what I was going to say, please. Great. Sorry.
You said exercise.
Oh, my goals. Exercise 5 days a week. I bought a new Wii game. See, I forgot even that. This is why I should take notes. It's called Walk It Out. Is that what it's called? Walk It Out. It's a Wii game. And one of my friends was saying that it was really a good thing. Her and her daughter was having a lot of fun with it.
It was
so I bought it, and we're going to see what it's like. She said it's like a mix of a walking game and playing Farmville, like you can build buildings or something. I don't know, but we're going to try it. I figure, hey, it was $19, but I got to lose. So between that and walking around the yard, I'm hoping that 5 days a week. I'm not hoping, I'm going to do. That's what it is. I'm going to do it. There's no hoping that you either, what was it? Candace, I can't remember her name. Candace said, you either do or you don't. There's no in between. You can't blame it on anything. You either do it or you don't do it. So that's how it is. You do it or you don't. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Last week I did awesome at getting in my veggies, but fruits I ate a couple small apples, and I think some pear one day. I can't really remember, but and I don't record my snacks just because it's so hard until I learn an editor that I can actually put the videos together a little better. It's so hard for me because I'm taking them on my iPhone because it's just a quick little video. This is on my webcam, so that's why there's a difference in quality sometimes too. But instead of doing only vegetables, this week my goal is to do at least one fruit a day, which I know some of you might be like, one? That's it? That's your goal? But I haven't been getting in fruit like I should. So I've got the veggies down. I'm working those into my diet. This week we're going to work on keeping the veggies there, keeping the water there, staying on point, or staying on track like I have, and adding in more exercise and adding in fruits. So that's the goals this week. That's what I'm going to accomplish. Sierra wants me to show you our all egg whites. I don't know how many. Oh, they're 1 point. I did measure it out. That's what I did this week when we went grocery hauling. I went through everything on my little phone with the weight tracker or point tracker thingy, and put all the information in. And as I was walking through the store, I was doing the same thing and making my healthier choices that way as well. So anyhow, that's it. Sorry to keep rambling. You love it or you don't. Sorry. You don't have to keep watching, I guess, but I appreciate it that you do, and I appreciate all the comments and the new subscribers, and I'm really enjoying watching you guys go through your journey, the ups, the downs, the epiphanies. It's really neat when you're seeing somebody talk, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I just got it, or I just realized what I want to do, and it's really nice, and I'm glad that we can be there to support each other through the negative things and through the positive things. And I never knew that YouTube had these little communities. I thought it was just a bunch of kids on YouTube, and I thought that's all they did was make stupid little videos, because that's all my kids do. They don't make them, but they watch them all, and all I hear all day when they're on the computer is YouTube. And my daughter loves singing with them. I'll have to try to sneak in a video one day of her and record her when she doesn't realize it. She's got a beautiful voice when she doesn't try too hard.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyhow, I'm out. See you later.
Bye.